Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and President Donald Trump has just signed an executive order to protect the children. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Guys, the president has signed an executive order that really is a game changer for children in school. Now, the executive order, in my opinion, is good news for both the children and the parents because there's been something missing in America's classrooms. You know, when I was a kid, we were taught responsibility for our actions. We were taught consequences for our action. Consequences are so important. And, you know, in this new age of parenting, teaching, where is the discipline? Kids can't even get an F in school anymore. Detention has been outlawed in some places. They're not getting disciplined at home. They're not getting disciplined at school. And then they go out in the real world and they think the world has to capitulate, has to bow down to their whims, their desires, their wants, and their needs. And then they get a rude awakening. School was supposed to prepare you for life, but it doesn't do that. Not for these kids, not anymore. But with this executive order, President Trump has made it easier to bring discipline back to the schools. And I say to you, it's about time. Look, how many of you have either know personally an out-of-control kid? We used to call them brats when I was a kid. Now they call them, I don't know, ADHD. When I was a kid, it was BRAT. But how many of you know a kid like this? How many know a kid that doesn't listen, that gets in trouble in school and nothing happens? Nothing is done, not by the school, not by the parents. There are no consequences. These are the kids that are rioting. These are the kids that go nuts when somebody they don't like gets elected. These are the kids that can't handle real life because they never faced reality when they were kids. It's a mistake. Now, I'm not saying there should be any kind of hitting in schools. Absolutely not. But discipline, punishments, consequences. These things have to be done in the school. And I'm telling you, in the home, there's a lot of American parents that are just as responsible for this problem as the schools are, if not more so. I want you guys to watch Trump signing this executive order, and I really, really want you to let me know what you think in the comments.
Sir, we have an executive order on school discipline policies. Under, I believe it was the Biden administration, first Obama and then Biden, the Department of Justice issued guidance that made it almost impossible for schools to enforce adequate disciplinary policies. This created issues in the classroom for teachers and students alike. Basically, they focused on CRT and sort of diversity ideology instead of actually just enforcing the rules in classrooms to ensure a safe learning environment. This executive order revokes that prior guidance and puts us back in a place where hopefully the Department of Education can focus on education and teachers can focus on teaching in a safe environment.
And this was important for you, Linda, as I understand it.
Yeah, absolutely, because it gives teachers the authority now to have discipline in their classroom and discipline the person who is being disruptive. We took that away.